Hey guys, Ryan Phillips here, and in this video, following on from the email that I sent you yesterday, I'm going to go over my goal setting, dreamlining, and war planning method. And the reason I'm sending this out to you is because it's one of the main things that I believe made 2015 the best year in business and the best year financially for me, and hopefully it can do the same for you. So before I actually go into the details of what I do to plan my goals and actually achieve them throughout the year, is what I used to do is I would set goals and I'd write them down. I've done a lot of goal setting workshops and stuff like that, and I'd write the goals down, never really review them or look at them again, and get to the end of the year or get to the 1st of January and then set goals again. And it kind of followed this pattern where I'd get pumped up and fired up at the start of the year. I'd set these goals and then I wouldn't really have a plan of attack of how I'm going to achieve them. And I'm a big believer in the law of attraction and getting your mindset right. But I think that's 50% of it. And the other 50% is actually taking the work, taking the action, planning, and doing the daily activities to achieve those goals. So the first thing that I actually do is I make the big picture. Okay, so the big picture for me is how I want my business and how I want my finances and my life to go. Okay, the ideal scenario, if you like. Then from that big picture, I plan out my yearly goals. So the things I'd like to achieve each year. Then what I do from there is a little bit different to most people. I think this is the point that people get to and they never look at their goals again. They'll set goals at the start of the year. This is what I used to do. And they'd set goals of their ideal lifestyle or the things that they want or the things they want to be or they want to do or they want to have. And then they'd never look at them again. They wouldn't set a plan of action. So after I make that big picture, that's when I create my war plan. And my war plan is the quarterly targets that I need to hit. And those quarterly targets get broken into monthly targets, weekly targets, and daily activities. And that's the difference. That's the thing that really made a difference for me in 2015. Okay, so let me just go over to my desk and I'll actually show you. So I'm just going to head over to the desk. This is where the magic happens. Excuse the mess, but you can see here. Here's my yearly targets, and these are just my kind of business and doing goals. It's got nothing in here for my physical training or my family goals or anything like that. Okay, but these are my quarterly business goals. Okay, so quarter one is for my e-commerce store to do better. You can see all the goals over here. There are some doing goals in here, like moving to a bigger place, pay off all bad debt, some bucket list activities throughout the year. But this is what I do at the start. I set the big picture and I break it down into quarters. Okay, then after the quarterly goals, I make the action plans for the war plan. Okay, so I use Grant Cardone's 10x planner. You can see it over here. Okay, excuse the ghetto-ness of this video. I know it's a crap video, but hopefully good content. So when I've written down the quarterly goals, I break down each quarter. I break down each one of these quarters into monthly goals, then weekly goals, then daily activities. Okay, and the daily activities are on here. Okay, this is what I use. I always plan tomorrow today. So last night I wrote out the daily activities that I have to do on here. Okay, I write down my goals every day for the quarter. So I write my goals in the morning. I write down my targets for the day, and I always write down my goals at night and review my successes. Okay, and that's why I really like this planner. Now, you don't have to get this planner. You can just use normal paper and use the same kind of method. It's daily activities. Write your goals every day in the morning and the evening and review your successes. Okay, now what I do in addition to this is in fact, if we recap first, I have my big picture. From the big picture, I create a yearly target, my yearly goals. From the yearly goals, I break it into 4 quarters. Each quarter, I break down into monthly and weekly goals. And those weekly goals, I break down into daily activities. Okay, so that's how you change your goal setting to your war plan. Now, how you actually make this so it is kind of achievable and realistic is I do what's called I have a dream line. So a dream line is this. Hopefully, I'll have it on my computer. So this is Tim Ferriss's Dreamline worksheet. Okay, and I do this for every quarter. So you have up to 5 having, being, and doing goals. So having goals might be to have a Ferrari or to have a Rolex watch or whatever it is. A being goal might be I might want to be a great cook. Okay, so to make it happen, it might be to cook a Sunday dinner for my family. Okay, another being goal might be I want to be better at boxing on the pads, and to make it happen, I would have to be able to do the 10 pad drills to a certain level. Okay, then doing goals might be I want to like something that I want to do. It could be like a bucket list activity or just something really cool. And what this Dreamline worksheet does, it allows you to put the cost, if it's a one-time or a monthly cost, and it calculates how much you need to make, how much money you need to make to actualize these dreamlines. Okay, so it calculates your target monthly income and your target daily income as well. Okay, and that's the first page. The second page is just your list of expenses at the minute. Okay, now I've got it opened. It won't let me open the second page because it's not in Excel on here because this is a Mac. But yeah, so that's what the Dreamline worksheet is. On one side, the Dreamline worksheet, and I'll give you a link to this somewhere on this page. One side of the Dreamline worksheet is all of your expenses, so you know how much outgoings you have at the minute, how much income you have coming in, how much outgoings you have. Then when you can create these 12-month, 6-month, or 3-month dreamlines, you can calculate the difference. Okay, so you can calculate the difference in the monthly total you need to make, and that calculates your target daily income you need to make up the difference from what you're earning now to what you want to earn to actualize these dreamlines. So it makes it more kind of scientific and more clear in your head. And from this, that's when I create the weekly tasks and the daily action plans that you see here. Okay? And the other thing that I do is, and we'll just have a quick scan around the apartment before I get some good light to finish this ghetto video in front of the window. The other thing that I do is I create a mind movie. So have you ever heard of vision boards? Putting pictures on a board of the things that you want to achieve or the things that you want to attract into your life. I've taken that a step further, and I have a mind movie. So I have a movie that's on my on my iPhone that I watch every morning, first thing when I get up and last thing before I go to bed, which is just of the big picture. So the things I want to achieve business-wise, health-wise, relationship-wise, family-wise, the things that I want to create in my life. And I use a mind movie to help me kind of connect and focus on that. And I think that helps a lot. I'll post my mind movie somewhere on this page also. So in recap, what I want you to do, or what I think, what I recommend that you do if you're serious about making 2016 the best year that you can, is number one, yes, create the big picture, your ideal lifestyle. If you want to take it to another level, from that big picture, create a vision board or a mind movie of that big picture. Look at it. The first thing you do when you get up, you watch that or look at that, and the last thing before you go to bed. Now, from that big picture, you create your yearly goals. Okay, now most people at the start of the year, they just create the yearly goals and never look at them again. So you want to create your yearly goals, and from those yearly goals, break it down into 6 months goals, quarterly goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, and daily activities. And you want to write down those quarterly goals every morning and every night before you go to bed. Okay, that's what I do. It's what I recommend that you do. Now, how you kind of figure out the quarterly goals, the weekly goals, and the daily activities is using the Dreamline worksheet, because you find out your total expenditure at the minute, your total outgoings, you find out and calculate the total income that you would need to actualize your quarterly dreamlines, whether it's to go on an amazing once-in-a-lifetime trip, to move into a better place, to have this toy, whatever it is. You calculate the monthly income or the target monthly income and the target daily income you need to achieve that. And then from that, you can that's how you can easily create the weekly tasks and the daily activities that you need to do to achieve that target monthly income. Okay, and then I always plan tomorrow today. So tonight I'll plan out all the daily activities that I need to do tomorrow, so I'm on track to hit my weekly targets, my monthly targets, and my quarterly dreamlines. Okay, so this is going to be me signing out now. Just in a super fast recap, you want to have the big picture, your yearly goals, your 6-month goals, your quarterly goals, your monthly goals, your weekly goals, and your daily activities. Attach a timeline and a monthly income to those, so you know exactly how you're gonna what you need to do to achieve them. And don't just write them down, chuck them in the drawer, and not look at them until the end of the year. Have a look at them every day, write them down every day. If you can create a vision board or a mind movie, it's going to help out loads as well. Okay, so all the things that I've mentioned in this video, I'm going to post on this page as well. It'll probably be below this video. And if I share this on Facebook, I'll write it in the comments. Okay, so I hope this video gave you some value. Any questions that you have, feel free to email me. Feel free to add me on Facebook and ask me any questions on there. And together we can make 2016 the best year yet. This is Ryan Phillips signing out. Peace and love. Ciao for now. And I'll speak to you soon.